Maizie's Magic Markers by Mary Abrams at TheMeriAtelier. This is a little story about Maizie. Now, Mary has talked about Maizie several times before. Actually, I think the first Maizie story was in 2014, Christmas story. But Maizie is Mary's either her inner child or the granddaughter she never had. But she shows up every now and then, and she has a lot to say to Mary about her art. She's kind of a perky little gal, and she has a lot on her mind and a lot in her book. And this story is a special one, and it's going to be told over several different chapters in my premiere videos. Chapter 1 is all about Maizie's pencil drawings. I'm using a Canson mixed media pad, and I am using the pencil stamp that I carved off of Speedy Carve, and I'm using some FW inks and Archiver's black archival ink. So chapter 1 is called Pencil Drawings, and you will see Maizie has something to say about her pencil drawing. One sunny afternoon, on her way home from some early Christmas shopping, Granny decided to stop at Maizie's house for a little visit. After all, she had plenty of time this afternoon, and what better thing to do? It was, after all, one of Granny's very most favorite things to spend the entire afternoon playing with little Maizie. Oh my goodness, when Granny found her way into Maizie's room, she got the shock of her life. What do you think she saw? But there was little Maizie sitting right in the center of her beautiful purple rug, and what do you think little Maizie was doing? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Maizie was ripping and tearing up all of her artwork and throwing them in the wastebasket. Maizie! Oh, Maizie, Granny cried. What are you doing? My drawings stink, Granny, cried Maizie. I'm throwing them all away. I'm ripping them up. I'm tearing them up into the tiniest, smallest little pieces. I never want anyone to see them. They stink. Oh, Maizie, will you let me see one, please? Granny picked up one of the drawings from the rug, and she looked and looked at it. Maizie, tell me, what is wrong with this one? Why, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, Maizie. It's not either. It stinks. It's horrible. I don't like it. Let's tear it up and throw it away. Maizie grabbed the drawing from Granny's arm and tore it up, and she threw it right there in the center of the wastebasket. Granny, Maizie pouted and cried, you know, my very best friend has a great big huge box of markers with, well, more colors than I can even count up to. She draws the most beautiful art around. She does much better than I do. I can't draw like she does because she has zillions of colors of markers in her big box of markers. All I have are these yellow lead pencils that only make black scratchy lines. I can't draw with them. I wish that I had a great big box of hundreds of colors. Then my art would be the most beautiful art pages around and the prettiest ever. Maizie picked up another drawing and crumbled it up and ripped it up and tore every last piece of it up, and she tossed it in the wastebasket. Now, Granny was just a little bit upset at seeing Maizie throw away all her beautiful artwork. Maizie, I wanted those. Why did you throw them away? She had to think a little, and she thought, and she said, Maizie, Maizie, I think I know how to help you make beautiful drawings. Now, when I saw you tearing up all those drawings, I dropped my purse over there in the doorway. Why don't you just run over there and you get it for Granny? I think I have something that might just help you make the most beautiful drawings that you've ever done. Now, what do you think Maizie will find in Granny's shopping bag? Come back next time for Chapter 2 to find out what Granny has to help Maizie make the most beautiful drawings that she's ever done.